cough drops, water bottle, Kleenex, tea, phone.
And yeah, everything. Everything. Here we are. Oh my gosh, we're spitting out cough drops, taking drinks of water because I'm Daphne Smith here with my girlfriend, Brenda Hare, and we're showing all of our cards today. We are excited to spend this time with you and to really, Brenda, this is kind of like we've given ourselves permission, right? Mm-hmm. We're just going to
let it all out.
Let it all out. You with your curly hair, me with my natural hair. This is who we are. This is what we're doing. And I see that Sherry is already on here. Hey, girlfriend. You know Sherry McIntyre.
Yes.
Our Sherry is here. So glad you are joining us today. And what we want to do is, well, first of all, I should probably explain a little bit about this whole poker face. I wasn't thinking of Lady Gaga. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good.
Know that reference. Should I know that reference?
Oh yes. Oh girl, look it up. It's a song of hers. I think it's called Poker Face. But it's a really pretty cool song. Jeannie's on here. Oh, love my Jeannie. Love my Jeannie. And so I wasn't thinking about Lady Gaga. I am by no means a gambler. Let me tell you just a quick story. One time my husband and I were on a business trip and we were in the islands somewhere. If I don't plan them, I don't necessarily know where I am. And they gave us some money to go to the casino. Like they gave us the money. Okay. So here, go gamble with this. I lost $5 and I looked at my husband and said, can we go back to the room now? I don't like losing money. I mean, it wasn't even like my money.
Yeah. This is the same for us. Now I grew up, I'm a Texas girl. We grew up playing poker around the table. Around this table where I'm sitting now, which, we played it sometimes for money, sometimes for not, but it was always penny poker. But my husband and I have a similar story where he had never been to a casino before. So when we were in the mountains, we went to a casino and they gave us these little cards with like $5 each on them. And he said, there's $5 on here? And I said, yeah, let's go use it. And he goes, no, let's go to lunch. And I'm like, what? So we played like 1 or 2 games. We won $17. We cashed out and went to lunch.
Girl, so, I'm telling you.
I'm a risk taker, but I'm not a gambler. So isn't that interesting? And in fact, I was talking with someone yesterday and they told me that you just jump in, you just do it. And I thought, really? And I'm like, well, okay, I guess I am. I did do a triathlon with no training. I guess I am kind of a jump all in kind of girl, but I think
jump all in or crazy, one of the two. A triathlon with no training? Seriously.
Yeah, it's in the book.
Okay.
That's the funny part.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. So for those of you who are just now tuning in, I'm Daphne Smith. This is my girlfriend, Brenda Hare. Jennifer has hopped on. So I got somebody else. I think Jennifer's still in Northwest Arkansas.
Well, if it's Jennifer Harris, that's Jenny from the book. That's my sister.
Oh, I know a Jennifer Harris too. So Jenny from the book. Jenny from the book. Jennifer, great to meet you. Thank you for being here today. So yes, this whole crazy theme for today about we're showing all of our cards and no poker faces here is because of our Texas connection. And people have heard of the game, whether they've indulged or not, Texas Hold'em. And I'm sure there's some kind of strategy involved with like holding them, close to the vest. We hear that in cards. Don't show all your cards, and you got to be strategic. And it's a way of protecting yourself. But Brenda and I are here today to say, you know what? We're not hiding anything.
That's right.
We have, in the words of Elsa, let it go.
That's
and
right.
So I'm going to ask Brenda a question, but before I do that, I want to give those of you who are on with us live an opportunity to engage. And I'm going to ask Brenda a pivotal question about her past. And if you want to know about Brenda's past, type in Royal Flush into the comments. If you want to hear what Brenda has to share, type in Royal Flush. It'll just give her encouragement. Send her some love and let her know she's in the right place. Because
help me take that risk I'm about to take.
So here's a question for you, Brenda.
Okay.
In your past, and you've written about it in your book,
Mm-hmm.
there was a point in time when you were drowning in the stuff from your past.
Yes.
And at a pivotal moment, you had to say, enough is enough. Just like the light switch on the wall, you had to flip it and say, I'm done. Will you share a little bit about that with everybody who's on?
Talk about showing all your cards. So for me, I struggled with my self-worth, and I felt called to write, but I didn't feel equipped. And so I started creatively avoiding writing by doing all these other things, including taking many jobs, going back to college twice. And the last time, I was creating a safe plan for myself, is what I felt like, because I felt like I needed, you talked about holding your cards close. I felt like I needed to protect myself and create this safe plan. And so I decided, well, I'll go back to school and I'll become a communications teacher, and I'll go teach high school. I love high school and college age students. So I thought I'll teach high school, maybe go on to, college age. That was my big plan. And I aced the first semester, 4.0. I love school. I'm good at learning. So 4.0, no problem. Second semester rolls around, and halfway through that, God put the brakes on. And I was in bed with Lyme disease for 30 days. So during that time, all I could do, literally all I could do was pray.
Okay, so
I couldn't watch television. I couldn't, function, no social media, everything that moved, like facial, people talking, I was like, oh, nauseous, couldn't do it. So for 30 days, I prayed and just said, God, get me out of this bed. What's happening? I'll do anything. Get me out of this bed. And, I was busy. I was student teaching at the time already. And so I was busy, and he said, I've already told you what to do, and you're not listening to me. He spoke to my spirit, and I was just crushed and said, okay, I'll do it. I'll do anything. I mean, I was desperate. I was so afraid. If you're not familiar with Lyme disease, it's debilitating. And some people are stuck with it for years, decades. And I didn't want to be that person. And so it's the full stories in the book. He worked out the medication. I was able to take the medication and get cured after 30 days. But after 30 days, I thought, okay, well, I'm going to pick up the pieces and go back to school and finish what I've started, because I wasn't brave enough to sever the ties. And God kept saying to me in my spirit, you're still not listening. Did you not learn from this? And I can't even explain to you the moment when I decided to, what I call, burn the boats. It's like, there's no going back. If I drop out of college right now, there's no going back. I'm not going back ever. And so I thought, this is really burning the boats for me. There's no retreating after this. I have to move forward. And that's exactly what I did. I sent an email to the professors and said, I'm out. I'm done. This is it. And got to work on my book, and the rest is history. Here it is.
Okay, grab a copy. Show everybody.
Yeah, on with my brave new life. And it has been the best decision I ever made. I'm more fulfilled, more happy, there's so much joy in my life. It's work, which is funny. There's a quote out there. People say, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. I'm like, come on, please. Work is work. Effort is effort. Mm-hmm. But joyful work is different than, plunging through work that you can't stand. So
absolutely. One of our mentors talks about the difference between labor, mm-hmm. and opus.
Yes.
And when we are living in our opus, some other people might call it their sweet spot, or their strength zone, or their calling. That can be kind of intimidating for some people, though. Yeah. When we're operating from that standpoint, while we're expending energy without getting all woo-woo, while we're expending energy and we're making an investment and we're putting in effort, the reward that we're getting far outweighs what we're giving out.
That's right. Yeah. And the reward comes in so many different formats. My life goal is to help people realize that they already have what they need, mm-hmm. and that the extraordinary is in the ordinary.
Yeah.
I think so many times, and at the Triple Crown Tour. If you want to share a little bit about that, we have this conference we'll be hosting in 2 weeks, about 2 weeks now. Yeah,
2 weeks and 2 days, 2 and 2.
2 and 2 here in Tyler, Texas. And I think my sister is going to drop a link in there for people to find out more information. But we are hosting this conference, and the goal of this conference is to help people figure out how to use their past, to leverage it in their presence, to get to where they want to go in the future. And I think for me, that is so vital, because people think of their future as this, they're waiting for that great someday. And I want to empower people to take hold of their someday, that it's now.
Yeah.
And, I'm living proof. I did it. And you're living proof. You've done it. You've taken hold of your someday. You live it every day. And so it's out there. And I think so many times, social media tells people that we're all perfect and, we're all put together. And that's just so not the case. I think really we're resourceful. Look at you today meeting in the bank. You had a schedule and you're like, I'm going to do it. I have to be resourceful and do this. And I think that's the key, is resourcefulness. It's not about being perfect. There's no perfect. There's just not.
Yeah. No. And yeah, Brenda shared a little bit. I'm in my mobile office. I want to give a quick shout out to FNB NWA, my personal bank. I'm in their conference room at the Pinnacle location. So come on by and do whatever banks do. But thank you all for letting me stay over for my meeting and use your space. So yeah. I appreciate that. Now, you talked about our past and our present and our future.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to get some more people engaged. By the way, Cynthia.
Cynthia's our Longview Hill Country friend. We met her in Longview, but she lives in the Texas Hill Country.
Exactly. She said just this morning she finished her first significant work. I'm sure she's had more significant work than this, because I know who she is and what she does. But she just completed a devotional for the prison system for Kairos.
Oh, wow.
That's a big deal.
Congratulations, Cynthia.
That's a big deal. Well done, Cynthia. Well done. So back to this past, present, and future. One of the things at the Triple Crown Rise Up Tour that is happening in a couple of weeks is what?
March 9th.
March 9th. Yes. Date specific, because someday is not a day of the week. I don't care what planning system you use.
It's not on the calendar.
Got to have a target. And we're going to talk about a customized system and plan for everybody who attends. So, Brenda and I were chatting before we went live, and what were you saying? Something about like where do people have the most fear?
Yeah,
and we want to get them to type something in.
Yeah, so we have the ace in the hole. We have the plan for them. So if they will type in the comments ACE, or they can type in the comments, if they're bold and brave enough, where they feel stuck, if you will. If their past is holding them back, or if they feel stuck right now in their present, they just feel kind of in a rut or not sure which way to move, or if they're really just afraid of the future. They don't know what the future holds. So sometimes it's all three. If it's all three, just type ACE. We got you covered. We got the ace in the hole for you. Because there's parts of all three that can certainly paralyze you, right? But if there's one or the other that really is holding you back from living your full potential, type it in the comments, past, present, future. Which one is got you stuck? And let us work through that with you. We would love to have you at the conference to give you this tool that we've worked so diligently on with Lisa. The three of us have put our brains together because we really want to have a tangible takeaway for our attendees, our audience, our women, our friends, that we want to connect with them and give them this tool to really move them in the direction they want to go.
Right. Move that needle, so to speak.
Yes.
And well, it's great to have girlfriend time.
Yes.
Rare is the woman who probably has enough girlfriend time because we're busy. We're wearing so many hats. We're juggling so many things. We're living under the weight of coulda, shoulda, woulda, right?
Mm-hmm. And a long to-do list.
Exactly. Yeah. So more than I'm going to dedicate a Saturday to my girlfriends, which we will be laughing. We will have some fun. That is for sure.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that everybody understands that between the three of
fun with us.
Right. So do you have Lisa's book with you?
I do. I have all three of us. So we've got Lisa. Yes.
Lisa Mosher.
Yep.
Misconception. Yes. And
it's a sweet little read. It's a quick one. And then yours, of course. And yours is powerful, powerful stuff. Now, I was thinking about the three of us this morning, and I was thinking about, we've talked often about the string of how we move people through in our books. We take people from one place to another, all three of us in our books. But I was thinking how different we all are and how each of us, has a different healing to offer. Mm-hmm. And how powerful that is. I cannot wait for this conference and to share the messages. It gives me goosebumps to think of the healing that can happen at this conference. And the girlfriend time, come on. You talked about my curls earlier. I tell people that's my crazy trying to find its way out. We are going to have a blast. So we're going to have so much fun. I was thinking we were going to reenact that video where the three girls are dancing.
I didn't see that on the day's agenda. I can go back and read that. But hey, you know what?
You're going to become the girl on the far right that's not moving.
Right. Just a little playing with the hem of my, I don't know these people. But that's the thing though, Brenda. We're going to be real. We're going to be raw. When I think of the three of us, I envision a three-legged stool, a tripod, right? Because I'm going to be talking about the healings and getting beyond our past.
Yes.
You're going to be talking about owning your worth and being in the present. Yes. And Lisa is going to talk about getting ready, preparing for your next stage and your future. And I don't know about you, but I know for me, I would not sit on a two-legged stool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not very stable.
Well, isn't that the thing, Daphne, though? Most people are. Most people are. They're sitting there, they're trying to balance, and they're broken in one area and they're trying to make up for it in another. You see women are probably worse at this than men because we try to cover it up. We try to buy more things or, put more makeup on or do more hair or we try to cover it up. We try to put this facade on and a mask, as I think you call it often. We try, we really do. And if we're just vulnerable, and that's the thing, with so often people, they can't get to that space where they feel safe to be vulnerable. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we're going to help them get there. We're going to help them. Yeah,
because I bet there are going to be some women there who are simply waiting on permission. Mm-hmm. And it might sound kind of crazy because, hey, you're an adult. You've got permission in theory, but what about in practicality? Are we giving ourselves that permission? And one of the other things that I think is so cool about our unique dynamics is, so we're all moms, we're all wives.
And grandma.
Grandma.
A baby. I'm a baby. I get to go see my little nugget tonight, by the way.
Oh, so cool. Very cool. And we each have a different perspective because Lisa still has teens at home.
Yeah.
My husband and I are empty nesters. You're an empty-ish nester because you had one go out into the mission field and then come back. But,
we're empty at the moment. We're empty at the moment. She's away on mission now. We're empty at the moment. She should be away for a year, and we'll see what happens after that. But yeah, empty nesters, grandparents. And it's funny, I'm the youngest out of the three of us.
Yeah, you didn't say that, but okay.
Yeah. But we're a blended family. So we have that as well. We're a blended family. Mm-hmm. We have his, mine, and ours. And my oldest daughter, is actually my husband's daughter from birth. And so she gave us, so I'm not really old enough to be, well, I guess I am. My son's 24. He could make me a grandma, but yeah. So it's funny. I'm the youngest out of us, but I'm the grandma and you guys aren't. So how did that work out? I don't know. Yeah. God bless Lisa for still having teenagers at home. We've, like you said, we have a different perspective, and we're from all over the country too. You're from Texas, but you live in Arkansas. Yes. So now you rock a different beat over there. I don't even know. I've been to Arkansas before.
I go back before. I'm like dual citizenship.
Yeah. We'll let you be. Once a Texan, always a Texan.
Amen.
And then Lisa's in Ohio. So we're from all over. So you guys will be coming into Texas for this, which is so exciting. And it's just I love the dynamics of the three of us because we're so different and we see things so differently. There's going to be something for everyone who comes. So It's not just if you're, stuck in your past, this is for you. It's no matter where you are in life, we're going to, like you said before, move the needle. I always tell people it's moving them along their faith journey one more step in the direction to where they want to be. So
yeah. And my new thing is that 1 degree, right? It takes 1 degree of change to go from really hot water to boiling water.
Yes.
It takes 1 degree to go from cold to literally freezing.
Right.
That's all it takes. And you do enough of those 1 degrees, you finally hit 180.
Yeah.
And you're going completely the opposite direction, which for most people is the way they want to go, but they're trying to get a panoramic view.
Right.
1 degree, the next step. That's all we need.
That's exactly right. When I shared earlier about my story, it was dramatic. It was a huge life change for me to make that decision. And I'll never forget crying, thinking, I cannot believe I'm about to drop out of college. Like, what am I doing? That's not something people, do, especially at my age. They just don't say, oh, I'm just going to drop out of college. And it doesn't have to be that dramatic. Like you say, it's 1 degree. It's what we do, the next right thing. And it's having that plan to do the next right thing. I just had the privilege of helping some people through a kind of a journey of focus and planning their year. And then we did a vision board workshop, and seeing the light bulb moments go on for them was everything to me. It made my year, really, because isn't that what it's about? It's those little small things and just having the courage to acknowledge them and take that step.
Absolutely. Well, Brenda, I want to thank you for getting together with me today, and everybody who's tuned in and who's watching even the replay of this broadcast. And we encourage you by all means to share it.
Yes.
Because who do you know?
Wait a minute. Hold up. What? Last time when you were on with Lisa, you guys did a little something.
Yeah.
A little something today.
Oh, okay. What do you want to do?
I don't know. Maybe people who register get a book just like last time.
Okay. So to be fair to everybody, what we did last week was they needed to share the video, and we can track that. We can see who shared the video. They need to tag a friend. And y'all, seriously, that is the best way to share this information with somebody who needs it without coming across like snotty, busybody, whatever. Just, hey.
Or tag the tag the girlfriend that you want to go to the conference with. Tag her. Tell her, I want to go here with you, or, let's go through these books together, or whatever it is. Like, make that connection. Yeah, tag those girlfriends. So, okay, they're sharing the video. They're tagging.
And then they have to register. They have to purchase their ticket. Last time we gave them through Sunday evening. And I think that's only the fair thing to do it again. Okay. So those 3 things, 3 speakers, 3 books, 3 things, past, present, future. Woo, 3. Boom. 3. Oh, Triple Crown, huh?
Yeah. So to be fair, let's tell them what they're going to get. So if they do that, they will get one of these.
One of those.
Not all 3. They'll get one of them.
Signed.
Yeah. So, and they can pick it up at the conference after they get their ticket. Yes.
Exactly.
They can picture and all that fun stuff, and we can have some good time. Yes, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
And what I was thinking about this week is because I was I heard about another conference and I was checking out their VIP experience, and I am over the moon about our VIP experience. I cannot wait for this VIP experience. So do we have just a minute?
1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute. I'll go quick. So our VIP experience includes breakfast with the three of us. Then it includes lunch with the three of us. And, well, one of the three of us. You'll sit at a table with one of us. And then, so you can pick our brains. You can pick our brains about writing books. You can pick our brains about the topic of our books. You can pick our brains about
your life, what you need.
Why I wear yellow all the time or whatever. And then there's an hour workshop after the conference just for our VIPs, which is going to be amazing. True takeaway things, activities that they've not experienced before, life-changing stuff happening in that VIP experience. So it's going to be a VIP experience like I've never experienced. I cannot wait.
And reserved seating. They get seating up front. So,
yep, absolutely.
Dang, that's awesome. That's awesome. So everybody, in all honesty, again, not holding my cards, full transparency. I've got an appointment in 4 minutes. So I'm going to quickly yet carefully drive over there. I want to thank each of you for tuning in today. We've had a lot of people: Cynthia, Jennifer, Jeannie, Sherry. I know there are other people who've hopped on, and I'm not able to keep up with the feed as fast as it's going. But Brenda and I'll be looking back and sharing some love. We can't wait to see you in 2 weeks and 2 days at the Triple Crown Tour. Oh, look, that's like a little crown. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Instead of bunny ears, we just do this.
Exactly. I think now's a good time to sign off, right, Brenda?
Yeah, we're getting a little wacky. Okay, so until next time, I love you. I'm glad I got to see you and spend this time with you, and we'll talk soon.
Mwah. Love you. See you later, girl.
Bye.
Bye.